In this video, we are going to go over factoring with squares. If we're looking at the difference of squares, that would be in the form of a squared minus b squared. That is really a plus b times a minus b. Expanding that doing FOIL, our first term is a times a, which is a squared. Our outside term is a times a negative b, so that's minus an ab. Our inside term is a positive ab, and our outside term will be a negative b squared. You can see that the middle terms, a negative ab and a positive ab, will cancel each other out. That is how you get a squared plus a negative b squared, or a squared minus b squared. Let's look at an example. Say I give you x squared minus 25. We know that our a is going to be x times x is x squared, and our b term is going to be the square root of 25, which is 5. So plus 5 and minus 5. So x plus 5 times x minus 5 is the factored form of x squared minus 25. Let's look at a 4x squared minus 49y squared. Our a term will be 2x, because 2x squared would give us 4x squared, and our b term is going to be 7y, because 7y squared would give us 49y squared. So our factored form would be 2x plus 7y times 2x minus 7y. Now that we know how to do difference of squares, let's look at factoring a perfect square trinomial. We know that if you have a term a plus b squared, that is really a plus b times a plus b. That would give you a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. If you had a minus b squared, that would be a minus b times a minus b, which would give you a squared minus a 2ab plus a b squared. So if the trinomial was a perfect square, you would have a term a that's squared, and that's either added or subtracted, and the middle term would be 2 times an a times a b, where that b gets added on at the end as a b squared. So let's look at this example. 16x squared plus 40x plus 25 is a perfect square trinomial. That is because our a term would be 4x, because 16x squared is 4x squared. Now let's find our b term. 25 is really 5 squared. So our b term would be 5. Our middle term will be 2 times a times b. So 2 times a, which is 4x, times b, which is 5. Does that equal 40x? Yes, because 2 times 4x is 8x, and 8x times 5 is 40x. So factoring that, we would get 4x plus 5 squared. And that would be the factored form of our original polynomial. So for a perfect square trinomial, this middle term has to be equal to 2 times a times b. And if that is true, then you can write it as a plus b squared or a minus b squared, depending on whether the middle term is added or subtracted.